Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with the locker room, man. Everybody loves being around each other. Everybody loves coming to work. Everybody loves, working and hanging out in the locker room and playing loud music. We enjoy our craft. We enjoy, working out. We enjoy, the tough days, and we definitely have fun on the fun days. And that's where it starts. The Super Bowl teams that I don't know, they were all different, but I think
what do you tell the guys about handling the Super Bowl expectations that are put on this team now?
for one, we're going to make the plane do backflips on the way home tonight. We're going to celebrate this win. Yes, we're going to do that. Because like I said, it's a humbling league. And you have to celebrate wins. You just have to do it. Then you got to go back to the lab tomorrow, scratch this up, look at all the things that we did well, look at all the things that we didn't do well, and then move forward. We got great leadership in this locker room. We got great coaches. And we're not going to let the success of this game let us fall by let us, let our guard down or whatever that may be. We got a great group of guys. We enjoy winning. We enjoy working. We're going to celebrate tonight. I've said it about 5 times. We're going to celebrate tonight.
I'm sure you were not happy at all leaving the field at halftime after 3 turnovers, but what turned things around in the second half? Because you 3 drives for touchdowns.
I actually was happy at halftime. 3 turnovers and going in 10-10, 0-0, that gave us all the confidence in the world, our defense being able to back us up. And, we hurt ourselves a lot in that first half. There's a lot to learn from, but that second half, that's who we want to be, going out there and executing the way, we expect ourselves to execute. I thought Coach Dorsey, called a heck of a game. It's his first live, action. So I'm proud of him for handling the situations how he did. But again, we were 90% on 3rd down. Like that's a recipe for success. And again, 4 turnovers, that's way too many. So we've got a lot to clean up. But like Vaughn said, we'll celebrate this one. It's hard to win in this league, especially against good teams, and that's a really good team we just played.
Josh, this offseason we asked you once or twice about communication with Ken Dorsey. How did it go after the first game? How did you think it went?
It went pretty well. Again, just getting the call in, allowing me to get to the line of scrimmage and see some things that I needed to see. But, shout out to our offensive staff for putting in some plays that we saw on tape, going out there, trusting it and executing it. But again, that first half, that lot to be left out there for us, a lot to be learned from too. So we're gonna look at the film and just see how we can get better and try to execute at a higher level.
Yeah, could you talk about
Even though you delivered the backbreakers to Diggs and Davis in the game, you really spread the wealth, particularly to the backs. You just spreading the ball around. I mean, was that just by design, or were you just literally taking what they were giving?
Yeah, just trying to be smart with the football, allowing our guys to catch and run. Early in the game, they were taking away some of the deep stuff. They were playing deep and really forcing me to throw it down. But again, I'm just going to try to take it. I had a couple plays that I wish I had back tonight. I think every game you're going to have those, but just allowing our guys to catch the ball in space and make some plays for us, and they did a heck of a job.
Could you talk about two touchdowns, though? Your run against Bobby Wagner, when you kind of had three receivers over here, did you kind of sense that this side was open? And then the touchdown to Diggs, the go route.
Yeah, we went 3-by-1. I thought we had good leverage, and they kind of fell off on our route with Jamison. A little pump fake, and I just got my eyes right and just saw an opening and just tried to make a play. And then the touchdown to Gabe was the first one, right? Or are you talking the one to Steph? To Diggs. Yeah. The one to Diggs, again, we felt like, their corners were really looking at the quarterback. And Diggs just ran a heck of a route. The offensive line protected and just gave him a chance, and he went there and made a play for us.
So the beginning of the game started with OBJ holding the Super Bowl trophy. Now I follow you on Instagram. You've been hinting at some notes over there about OBJ. Any latest on there?
He said whoever won this game, that's where he was going to go, So, it's truth behind every joke, So we just had to see, man. He's a huge part of our success last year, and whenever he gets healthy, man, I'm sure it's a lot of teams that going to be wanting him, and we just got to wait and see, man. I think we did everything we could possibly do to get him. We just got to wait till he gets healthy, man. We got a great squad over here, and I think everybody, saw it, man. I think Josh, add another weapon, man. That's just another guy that we could get the ball to, man. But right now, man, we got a great group of guys, man. Isaiah McKenzie, Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, Diggs, man. Running backs went crazy today. Offensive line broke the wheel. We got a great team, man. And we're just gonna keep going. And whenever he gets healthy, we'll see what happens.
GM Vaughn.
The Stefon, what does a play like that feel like for you, both in the moment and right after it?
Again, they're down, just trying to make a play for the team, just doing what I can do to try to get a first down. That's it. Guys appreciate that. I play hard. I want to win games no matter how I can do it. That's just I guess an example of what I'm willing to do to win a game and just try to get a first down and allow us to keep moving the ball. So it's just all in the heat of the moment, and I think guys appreciate that.
James Cook's first NFL carry didn't go, I'm sure, as he would want it. Do you talk to him at all?
Yeah, he's fine. He's played in a lot of big games in his college career, and we know the NFL game's a little bit different, but got no doubt in my mind, the type of player that he is, he's going to be helping us a lot, this season. That's it's unfortunate how it goes, but one play doesn't define who you are.
There's some great running backs that have played in this league that fumbled their first, carry. So I'm glad he got it out the way, man. He showed us, all types of crazy stuff in practice, man. He's going to have an excellent year this year, man. Kind of got the nerves out the way, foamed the ball or whatever it is, and now it's on the way up. He's going to have a great career for us.
Josh, you talk about doing what you have to do, but running 10 times in the game, do you like it? Do you enjoy it in that moment, or are you just doing what you got to do?
I like winning. Whatever I'm asked to do, I'm willing to do. And again, limiting the hits, obviously sliding and getting out of bounds, that's, above, the utmost importance there. The best abilities, availability. But again, when I'm called upon to do something for my team, I'm willing to do it.
Josh, with all the expectations that are placed on you, and you've heard all the talk about Super Bowl, did you guys come in here knowing that you did need to make a statement tonight? You did need to show the world that you guys are who everyone thinks you are?
No, we needed to win a game.
Yes,
we
sir.
needed to put our best foot forward, try to execute the way we know we can execute, and just try to win a game. That's all. 1-0 each week is our mindset, playoff caliber. That's what we're trying to do. That's what Coach McDermott preaches, and that's what our mindset and mentality is every time we step in our facility. Is what can we do to allow ourselves the opportunity to go 1-0 this week? Hey guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were up here together. Yeah, God is good. All right, go ahead.
John, a lot of expectations on your
Did you just call me John?
team. Called you Sean. Oh. I know your name. A lot of expectations. Was there any, not undue pressure on your team to come out and live up to that, or was this just business as usual and you kind of hammered a good team?
No, I just think that, yes, they are a good team and well coached, got good players. Like Josh, I heard Josh, his comments in the hallway there. It's just about winning one game, and that's what it was. We came together in the second half, played good complementary football, starting with the opening kickoff of the second half, and still some things we have to work on in terms of taking care of the football.
Sean, you were so candid that you wanted more out of the pass rush. I know it's a one-game sample size, but just what did you make of this D-line tonight with 7 sacks and all guys contributing?
Yeah, and I felt the D-line. I mean, you could feel them make an impact, factor into the game. When you can do that, it helps you in the back end as well. So I thought, again, within the defense, the rush was helping the coverage, and the coverage was helping the rush, and it timed up well. And we got those Buffalo fans in that stadium behind us a little bit. That helped too. When we can, I love watching our D-line, get the crowd into the game, and especially when we're on the road like that. So appreciate Bills Mafia showing up and showing out like they did.
And to see it from the younger guys too. Sorry.
That's okay.
How important was that to see that early in the season?
Yeah, I think AJ had 1 or 2 sacks, right? Boogie made some good contributions in there, so I don't have all the numbers in front of me in terms of who got what, but Vaughn made an impact early in the game, and it was, again, good team defense and good complementary football.
You mentioned Vaughn a little bit, his impact right there. He made the splash plays that you guys brought him in here to make. Just kind of watching it firsthand there. What were your thoughts on his debut?
Yeah, I loved it. Got to be able to get there with 4, and we were able to do that tonight. So I thought it was a great first game for those guys, and we'll go back and watch the film, of course. But I thought they did a great job in the run game, and then to be able to score points and get after the quarterback like we did down the stretch, in particular in the second half, I thought was effective for us.
Veteran running back fumbles the ball versus a rookie running back on his first NFL carry. Do you have to handle that as a head coach maybe a little bit differently to make sure that you don't risk losing him, quote unquote?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. We had just talked about it on the headset. Hey, clock over yards at that point, and I'm talking about in the 4-minute situation there. So, yeah, I mean, those are learning opportunities for both players and ones that can't happen going forward, and those players understand that.
You have, you know, there's different ways you can put a team away, step on their throat, whatever you want to talk or characterize it as, but plays you get from Diggs and Davis late to kind of put the thing away that way. I mean, just
yeah, I thought it was a great call by Dorsey. And let's not forget what the offensive line was able to do, giving Josh time to get it to those guys. And I think Diggs' was a little bit more of a scramble, maybe, if I remember. And Josh stepped up in the pocket, I think, on Gabe's. So good play call, good execution. And again, working together with the front, and that's a good front. Their defensive line with Donald and Floyd and everything. So I thought our offensive line did a great job, and in particular in the second half again with the run game as well. So my hat goes off to those guys.
I asked Josh if he was ticked off going into halftime because of the 3 turnovers. He said he was actually happy because it could have been worse the way you played in the first. How did you feel at halftime?
Yeah, I mean. Similar. I think we had left some opportunities, out there. They hadn't really stopped us offensively, and that was some of the talk that was going on in the locker room. We had stopped ourselves, so we just needed to get that cleaned up and come out. I thought again that was a really good start to the second half, starting off with our kickoff team. I mean, I don't take that for granted. Those guys, they love playing, they love flying around, using their hands and getting to the ball. I think they had the ball at the 11-yard line maybe, starting off. Then we went 3 and out. I think it was 3 and out, and got the ball at the minus 45, 43-yard line. I mean, all that sequence was, it may not be talked about in the newspaper, but was a huge sequence for us.
How pleased were you with the patience of the offense early when they were making sure to shut off any opportunity of big plays? You kind of had to take the stuff in front of you.
Yeah, you want to be able to do that. We knew coming in we had to be efficient offensively, in part at least a little bit because of what Aaron does, and how quickly he can get to your quarterback. So if you hold the ball too long back there, he's gonna show up, or somebody else is gonna show up, 54. So I just thought we did a good job taking what they gave us. Josh was very patient, and the receivers were running crisp routes. So we're gonna do that and take what they give us there.
How do you feel about Dorsey's first game?
I'm sorry?
How do you feel about Ken Dorsey's first game as an OC?
Yeah, I thought he really did some good things. Like all of us, we'll all go back and evaluate ourselves. What can we do to adjust going into week 2? Individually, what can we do on our sides of the ball to adjust and improve? And I think, like you guys heard them say, taking that growth mindset approach is important.
What went into the decision to start Christian over Kyer?
Again, it's just body of work to this point. We're very confident in both players. We'll just see how it goes, see how they grade it out on the film, and we have confidence in both players, and I think both players will continue to work at it.
And I know Ed went back into the game, but is all good there?
We'll see. Yeah, I haven't really talked to Nate yet, so I'll know a little bit more probably tomorrow. We'll see.
Sean, to go 9 to 10 in third down efficiency, what do you feel like that says about where your offense is already?
Let's not jump ahead of ourselves here. I mean, I thought, again, Coach Dorsey called a really good game, and the execution is the big thing, right? To execute the way we did. But we go back to the drawing board when we get home and try and make some adjustments where we need to. But it's great to be able to convert 9 third downs. But there's some things we can clean up in there too. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you. take all of Sean, you can take part of it. If you can take part of Don, somebody else can take it out. I don't know. I'm a little worried about that. It's only us three down here.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're kind of
I know, so am I. Well,
we're on a debt, like, you are. You on?
believe me, I'm on a worse deadline.
Really? I thought your deadline was over. Okay, well,
I gotta have my report card right now.
okay.
So, I'm sorry, were you asking for me to do Miller?
I'm just seeing who's doing what. I'll go up and.
I can try to do some, but I gotta get it done before I'm wheels up.
Right.
Which I should be able to do on the bus, so I
I'll
can
go to
probably get
Sean,
answers from
somebody,
somebody.
and you guys can handle it up to Josh and.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, sorry, I was confused.
Sounded that way. At the very least, it sounded like John. Maybe his friend, maybe my French Canadian.
Hey there, how are you? Time, 8:39. Is there a backdoor player can come in, or they're coming in this way no matter what?
I have no idea.
How did Josh get here?
They walked out this door. I don't think there's a back door, Mark. There's no
Yeah.
back door.
Oh, so they came out this way?
No, there's no back. No, it's got it. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what, we'll handle it, we'll take care of it. Yep, yep, yep.
Celebrating.
Guys, how much did first down defense tonight help let your guys up front eat on third down tonight?
Yeah, I mean, our front four was absolutely just eating. You know, we knew on the back end, if we just gave them an extra second, get Stafford to just blink, they were going to get there. So they did a hell of a job. Obviously, the addition of Vaughn, just is making that group so much better. Greg, Tim, Jordan Phillips, all of them, man, they just work extremely hard. Boog, all of them work extremely hard at their craft, and it makes our job easier on the back end. So definitely first and second down. Obviously, every game you come in, you want to stop the run early. So the more we're able to do that, make our job easier on the back end.
That's up there. I mean, coach even put him out at end, and he went in. I mean, that's a big man moving awfully fast. I mean, I know you guys remember from 2019 how good he was. He didn't look like he's missed a beat.
No, he hasn't. He's a great player for us, a great weapon for us, and he brings the juice every single day.
You got a tip, pick because AJ's crashing down, getting a hit on that play, and Stafford was just done getting hit. He just said, "I'm just going to throw it."
Yeah.
When you see a veteran quarterback doing that, I gotta imagine you guys feel like we got these guys.
Yeah, anytime our front is getting after the quarterback like that, we just sit back and I guess wait on it. It's eventually going to get tipped or overthrows when the front's getting after it, and they've already been doing it all since the beginning of training camp, so we know what they're about. They preach it every single day, and like Poe said, having a guy like Vaughn in there, giving the boys the confidence, and he mentioned some guys throwing Ed, throwing AJ Epinesa. I think you said Boog. Just the young guys coming alive, and it's awesome to see.
Christian and Kyer kind of thrown into the fire. Obviously, the rookies, big-time game, big-time spotlight. How do you guys think they did?
I thought they had a hell of a game for their first game to come in there and not even blink. Obviously they were rotating. I can't imagine it's probably hard getting in some sort of rhythm, but they were able to handle it. They didn't blink. I trust those guys. I know that they're going to go out there and do their job to the best of their ability. And stuff happens. We don't sit here and say, hey, you should have did this. Nah, it's you're good, man. Move on to the next play. So those guys it's fun to play with those guys. It's a lot more talent that I had when I was a rookie. So it's really cool to see him grow, continue to grow.
Dane's kind of a forgotten guy. Everybody's focusing on the rookie draft picks.
Yeah, y'all are focused on the rookie draft. Yeah, y'all are focusing on the rookie draft picks. We know what Dane can do. Obviously, he stepped in last year and came up big for us. And he's taking that next step, just having confidence out there, and we don't even blink twice when Dane's out there now. He's just out there making plays. You saw it today, got it started, and I'm just happy for him. I'm beyond happy for him, just the way he started in this organization to where he is now, and a guy like him, he's going to keep going. So it's just awesome to see again.
Mike, Vaughn is Vaughn, but with the pressure, he signs the contract and he comes here to do what he did for you guys tonight. Obviously, you expect him to play well, but to come through like that in his first game here, what did that do for him?
Well, I'm sure, and I can't speak for him, but I'm sure he was, excited for this game to come back here and play against his former team. And it helps that you got a very good football team that you're riding into town with. And I never once got any the impression that Vaughn was under some pressure, because he's just that type of guy that he just goes out there every day, and he knows what he's able to do. He like I said, he breeds confidence for the rest of the team. And, when you're doing that, there's no pressure on anybody. There's no pressure on the rookies tonight, because we tell them, hey, all you got to do is do your job, and you're going to help out this defense.
How hard is it to defend against a quarterback like Josh Allen? There was a series there where he ran the ball a few times. He rolls out, and it looks like he might run again. Ramsey decides to kind of hesitate a little bit. How hard is that to defend against a guy like that?
It's hard. I mean, yeah, like Mike said, I'm glad he's on our team. Shit. Sorry. No, I mean, he's 6'6", 250 pounds, and I know you guys saw the stiff arm today. Holy cow. I mean, it's a hard guy to defend, and I'm glad he's on our team.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Gabby!
How you get so open, bro?
Oh, yeah.
He talks a lot to us, so we're just not saying much.
Gabe, the first touchdown, was that, I presume, that was like a game plan play, the short yardage play that Dorsey put in, and you guys worked on it in practice this week?
Yeah, that's a play that we really like in that situation, and Dorsey was able to saw it and made the right call at the right time, and we were able to execute it.
Did you, I mean, for you there, all this faking and misdirection is happening behind you. I mean, do your eyes get big as you walked off the line and, saw everybody was fighting?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that play is important to be patient. We tried to do it again. I kind of rushed it and wasn't set up the right way, but definitely be patient is a big key on that.
How does it feel when you can deliver a back-breaking play? Like the 47-yarder you had got you down in first and goal.
It's great when there's a time to put a team away and they're putting the trust in you to make the play and you make it. I mean, there's nothing better than that, so I was glad I was able to be put in that position.
We saw Stefon talking to Ramsey after the touchdown catch. Was this a matchup he was relishing? Could you sense a different?
Of course, you got.
All week?
Yeah, of course, you got the two top guys in the NFL competing against each other. Both going to be talking back and forth, and we're going to see who comes out on top. And 14 came out on top today, and that's what I expect from him.
On the 47-yarder, I mean, they had been keeping two safeties deep play after play a lot. I mean, did you see there that did it look to you like it was going to be one high there? Or
Yeah, we just knew we had to be patient. We knew that sometimes they were running quarters to that side, and it was one-on-one with the corner. And we were able to capitalize on that. We saw what they were running, and it was the 88 flip, so we took the opportunity and made a big play out of it.
Now the receiving core and the backs, like Josh spread the wealth today. Like everybody was getting targets. Like that's got to lift the sideline. I got to believe, in between series.
We got a great group of guys. We've been together now. Isaiah for 4 or 5 years now here, and me, I've been here for 3 years, and Diggs been here going on his 3rd year as well. So a lot of chemistry's built up, and we know each other really well, and we're able to execute, a lot.
Josh undersells everything, but is he going to be talking about the stiff arm, or did you see
I don't even know if I saw it. I don't think I even saw it. But, yeah, I mean, it's hard for guys like that to talk about themselves. They don't want to seem arrogant. They want to stay humble, and I know that'll be his, type of answer.
Even if you didn't see it, his takeaway was just kind of moves fire you guys up when it's him going that extra step. What does that do for the offense?
Yeah, I mean, Josh is just a true competitor. He's a true dual-threat quarterback, and to see your quarterback, running like a running back, I mean, it gives everybody juice.
Jake, you play in Hollywood, you play in L.A. First game of the season. I mean, Von Miller, back at his home, Super Bowl champs. There are so many headlines, all the focus of the entire nation. How did you and the team keep that Buffalo composure?
Yeah, I mean, we knew how big of a deal it was for us. We knew the stage that we were on. We knew that everybody would be watching, and just know to play our game. I feel like we have to treat each week the same, and I feel like there'll be no different from, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. We got to kind of stay on that same level of execution, and, it'll be a good year.
We're going to think about this type of weather when you're back in Orchard Park in December?
Yeah, exactly, right. It felt real good today.
What is a game like this just do for the confidence? I know it's a long season, but just what is a game like tonight do?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it gives us a lot of confidence. Probably even overconfident, but we have to know that we have to keep level-headed and keep pushing and keep working.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
What's up? Don't ask nothing funny now.
You made a lot of big plays in your career, but how does it feel when you can deliver a backbreaker like you did there at the end?
I don't look at it as like, it's just the first game, I'm 8 years in now, and I made some plays, some good ones, some bad ones at my time, so it's all right, it's cool.
Can you take us through the touchdown, just what you saw in that play?
Josh showed me just run, you know what I'm saying? That actually wasn't even an original play, so shout out to Josh. Josh sees a lot of things at the quarterback position that you might not see at the receiver position, so one thing I learned, do what the quarterback tells you, so it just worked out.
Steph, what's the mood of the team right now? This is one of those signature wins for you guys. What are you guys feeling?
Well, I wouldn't really say it was a signature win. I would say it was the first game, you know what I'm saying? Because people win their first game and could damn near can lose every last one of them after that. So try not to ride that wave. We did some good things. We had 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers can cost you the game. Luckily, our defense, they stepped up. They played a hell of a game. We got to continue to get better on offense. We did some good things, but got to get back in the lap.
You said this week you wanted to play the way and make Ken Dorsey look like a smart coach and a good
How'd he look?
coach. That's what I'm asking you.
Not bad.
Yeah. How do you think it went? I mean, obviously you're running the whole offense.
I mean, he came in at halftime and he understood that we couldn't ride the roller coaster. There was going to be ebbs and flows of the game, and as players and as a coach, he did some great things when he came in the locker room. Calmed us down and said, "Stop shooting ourselves in the foot." Then we came out and got a penalty, but we shook back. When going 89 yards, backed up, that's big, especially as offense that's trying to get going. So we got a lot of moving parts. Hopefully, he didn't look half bad today.
When you see everybody involved,
Yeah.
like they were, backs, everybody in the receiving core, I mean, multiple targets for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
How much does that make you kind of feel like whoever we got to turn to, we've got answers?
We got a good 5. We even got some guys that's not even playing that also can contribute if we needed to. We look at it as, and we got some depth. We got guys that can make a lot of plays. McKenzie stepped up. Jameson Crowder played big. Gabe Davis continues to show you why he is one of the best wideouts. Sorry, sweat. But it's something that we look forward to. As a receiver and as a leader on this team, I feel like my job is to get it started, get the quarterback comfortable, opening up for wherever else on the other guys, and it's getting to the point where they getting me open too. So all works hand in hand.
James Cook had the fumble.
Yep.
Do you pull him aside, a rookie, especially a young guy like that, and talk to him and all on the sideline just to make sure you don't kind of lose him if you were or whatever?
No, not necessarily, because when you don't want to. I mean, it's an analogy. You don't want to when it's raining outside on the guy, but definitely just let him know positive affirmation, positive energy that we got your back. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It's football. You know what I'm saying? I think we had another turnover. We had picks. We had fumbles. It's stuff that's more self-inflicting, and nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So as a player, even as when that play happened, you kind of saw our offense a little bit like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And I just ran on the field. I wasn't on the field at the time, but I ran on the field like, chin up. Everybody, chin up. Right now, you know what I'm saying, it's very pivotal body language and feeding off each other. So chin up, you know what I'm saying, we'll come off the field, we'll shake back, we'll get another opportunity. So as a young guy, things are going to happen. And I hope, hopefully he learns from it, continue to grow from it. I believe in him 100%.
Steph, you caught a 60-yard.
Them damn lights making me sweat. Go ahead.
You caught a 60-yard pass from Josh Allen, and I think it was like 3 seconds later, he was in the end zone with you, talking something to Jalen, talking to you, talking to everybody. What's it like from your perspective, to have a quarterback who can do that, and then there's so much part of it with you guys there?
I mean, I feel like you've seen Josh Allen's maturation process more than I have. You've probably been here longer than I have, and I've been here 3 years. Before I got here, all the things they said about him, I don't think they were true. So it was something that I hang my hat on as a player, that he got that dog. Like that's a quarterback with that dog. You see it, he exudes it. And that maturation process, as far as like making good decisions and keeping us in the game, is something that you can appreciate. And as a receiver, it makes you want to play harder for a guy. What you need me to do? You know what I'm saying? That's why when he told me to run the ghost, I'm running balls to the wall. I tripped a little bit. I was a little concerned, but trying to make plays for him. But as a quarterback, as a receiver, you gotta love that from your quarterback.
Did you see from Von Miller tonight? What has he brought to this team?
One more time.
What have you seen from Von Miller? What has he brought to the team? What did he do for you guys tonight?
I feel like he's a leader. He came in and he was a leader from day one. He also has that energy of, he's won before. You've seen that, and he plays like it. I'm saying in those crucial moments he makes big plays. So as another player, I'm saying he's a captain. He's one of our leaders on this team, and he's making plays. So it kind of like feeds off on the defense as you see guys flying around, guys making plays, getting picks. I guess it's a butterfly effect. I guess I'm saying everybody getting involved. I'm not on the defensive side, but I can see their energy out there. I can see them playing at a high level. So I feel like he came in and has been everything we wanted him to be, and he's a hell of a leader.
Stefon, Bill's Mafia traveled, and obviously they do packs. We were talking with them after the game. What's the move like going into the home game?
It's the next one. It's the next game. It's just as equally important as the first one. The first one's behind us. It's gonna be rocking in the stadium, you know what I'm saying, Orchard Park. So as a player, you got to just hone in on the details, keep that full circle. Maybe if you score a touchdown, you can celebrate with them, but stay focused. You know what I'm saying? They travel extremely well. We're never alone in the stadium. They always travel real well, They give us some crowd noise. Even when we didn't expect it, it got loud and everybody, they were like trying to shush them, trying to keep them quiet. But it's like they didn't know that we were so deep. So it's something that we appreciate as players and something that we hang our hat on that Bills Mafia going to travel, baby.
Last one. In the second half.
Make it good.
You guys. What?
I said make it good.
Oh, yeah. In the second half, things started to click. It seemed like you guys kind of flipped the switch. What allowed that to happen? Did anything change, or kind of what went into that?
No, I mean, offensively, we had a good coming out drive. You know what I'm saying? We had some success offensively in the first half. Some minor miscues, just little things, shooting ourselves in the foot. But that's the ebbs and flows of the game. And you're going to have a lot of adversity. You're going to have to try to figure it out. We've been in training camp for a long time going against our defense, going against somebody else. And all the tape that you watch, all the preparing that you did, kind of got to translate. And you still got to kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Anticipating one thing, and they might play another, might show you a couple wrinkles. But just going in, with the mindset that we're going to do everything we got to do to win. And then in the halftime, like I said, Coach Dorsey, shout out to Coach Dorsey, came in and told us, everybody calm down. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that they're doing, it's everything that we're doing. So from a coach, you love that. You know what I'm saying? And as players, just rally around each other. You know what I'm saying? Good things going to happen, bad things going to happen. If it's good, we're going to party. If it's bad, we're going to brush it off and we're going to get back to partying eventually. Thank you.
Thank you.